The story begins with Beck, an aspiring chef turned debt collector known in his line of work as a retrieval expert working under loan shark Billy Walker. Beck's dream is to open his own restaurant, but to do that, he must finish paying off his obligations to Billy. One evening, Billy sends Beck to retrieve a championship ring from a professional football player. Beck arrives at the players' party, trying to keep things civil, but the confrontation turns into a brawl. During the scuffle, another one of Billy's collectors unexpectedly intervenes and escalating the fight. Although Beck completes the job, he is clearly fed up with the violence and chaos. He confronts Billy and declares his intention to leave the business for good. Billy, however, convinces him to take on one final job: travel to Brazil to find and bring back his estranged son, Travis Walker, who has gone missing in a remote mining town. In exchange, Beck will receive enough money to finally open his restaurant. After some hesitation, Beck accepts the offer and sets out for Brazil. Upon arriving in the isolated mining town of El Dorado, Beck finds the settlement under the control of Cornelius Hatcher, a ruthless mining tycoon who operates an illegal gold mine. Hatcher initially appears agreeable when Beck explains that he has come to collect Travis, but his attitude changes once he learns that Travis has discovered the location of a long-lost golden artifact known as O Gato do Diablo, or the Devil's Cat, a priceless relic of great historical value. Determined to keep both Travis and the artifact for himself, Hatcher orders his men to intervene. In the local bar, Beck is confronted by Hatcher's heavily armed enforcers. Using his immense strength and combat skills, Beck dispatches them in a chaotic fight scene before escaping with Travis. As they make their way toward the airfield, Travis, who clearly has no intention of being taken back to Los Angeles, deliberately drives their Jeep off the road and into the dense jungle. The vehicle crashes, and in the confusion, Travis tries to flee. Beck chases him down and recaptures him. While trekking through the forest, the pair have a series of comedic and dangerous encounters, including a run-in with a troop of aggressive monkeys. Eventually, they stumble into a camp run by a local rebel faction. At the rebel camp, Travis quickly lies to the fighters, claiming that Beck is a mercenary sent by Hatcher to destroy them. The rebels turn hostile, forcing Beck to defend himself in an intense fight. Before things get out of hand, the battle is halted by Mariana, the camp's leader and the same bartender Beck met earlier in El Dorado. Mariana reveals that she opposes Hatcher's rule and seeks to reclaim the Gato to free her people from his control. Before Beck can fully explain himself, Hatcher's men launch a surprise assault on the camp, killing many of the rebels. Beck, Travis, and Mariana narrowly escape into the jungle. While resting, Beck makes Mariana an offer. If she guides them safely to the airfield, he will give her the artifact once they retrieve it. Travis leads them to a hidden cave behind a waterfall, where they locate the Gato. The golden statue, encrusted with jewels, is revealed in a spectacular chamber filled with ancient markings. As they begin the journey back, Mariana scolds Travis for wanting to profit from the artifact. Travis insists he plans to donate it to a museum. Mariana then offers them a strange local fruit called conlobos, which causes temporary paralysis when eaten. She instructs Beck to head toward the airfield, leaves the two men by a campfire for protection from wild animals, and slips away into the night. Beck and Travis, unable to move at first, eventually recover and resume their trek. When they finally reach the airfield, the eccentric Scottish pilot Declan informs Beck that Mariana has been captured by Hatcher and will likely be executed. Travis pleads with Beck to rescue her. Initially reluctant, Beck ultimately agrees, and the two head back toward the town for a rescue mission. The assault begins with an ingenious distraction as Beck drives a herd of cattle through the streets, throwing Hatcher's armed men into chaos. Amid the confusion, Travis becomes trapped inside a bus under heavy gunfire. Beck fights his way to him and pulls him out just moments before the vehicle explodes. Meanwhile, Hatcher orders his brother Harvey to escape with both Mariana and the Gato, but Travis intercepts them and frees her. In the final showdown, Beck confronts the wounded Hatcher in the town square, surrounded by townspeople who have suffered under his reign. Beck gives Hatcher a chance to leave peacefully, but Hatcher refuses. The townspeople open fire, fatally wounding him. Realizing the fight is over, Hatcher collapses and dies. True to his word, Travis gives Mariana the gutto, returning it to her people. Beck reminds Travis that despite everything they've been through, his job is to take him back to Billy. Back in Los Angeles, Beck delivers Travis to his father. Billy immediately begins verbally and physically abusing his son, showing no gratitude to Beck for bringing him home. Beck calmly asks to join the celebration and offers Billy and his men a drink laced with the paralyzing Con Lobos fruit. As they all collapse, Beck unlocks Travis' handcuffs. The two walk away from the scene, with Travis continuing to talk incessantly and humorously irritating Beck as they disappear into the distance.